Hello.
Hi. Today we're reviewing Amar Singh Chamkila starring Diljit Dosanjh and Parineeti Chopra.
It's a straight to Netflix movie. It's 2 hours 25 minutes long. It's directed by Imtiaz Ali. After a long time seeing him do something good. Music's by A.R. Rahman. Other people are Arpinder Singh and Anjum Batra. There's also a small little cameo by Mohit Chauhan, who's also the producer.
Yeah.
So that was fun. And it's a biopic of a Punjabi folk singer who was brutally killed in 1988 at the young age of 28. And it basically shows us the events behind that and how and why all of that happens. In a very interesting turn of events, the movie begins with the killing. You're a little taken aback, and then goes on to explain the rise and then the events behind the death. Ambika.
All right. So I thought there was a lot of this movie that kind of went a little experimental. I think in a large part due to the fact that it went straight to Netflix. I feel like that allowed them to be a little bit more experimental with the movie. And I quite enjoyed all the experimental bits, like how they first started off with the death and then they kind of went into this past future kind of thing and an explanation. I really enjoyed that. Though it is a tragedy, I will say usually with tragedies, I find it difficult to watch because there's this impending sense of doom, so you're not able to feel the extent of the joy in those scenes because you just know what's going to happen. But this movie did it well. There was a levity throughout it that I really liked. Music, incredible. One of the coolest things was first seeing Parineeti Chopra sing, which I wasn't aware she could do and so well. Diljit's vocal ability, after listening to Kinni Kinni and Lover, this is just mind-blowing. He was incredible. Acting wise, stunning as well. And all the songs had this folksy quality to them, and they had the lyrics in this cartoonish way, just very cute stylistic things that they did that just kept the movie so interesting. I wish I could have understood the lyrics a little bit more. I think this is what also inspired me to learn Punjabi a bit more, but I found it really interesting, and they had little animated bits and things as well. Just very cute, very interesting and fresh.
Very interesting that they said kind of like tragedies have an impending sense of doom. I loved what they said. That's exactly, I think, what I felt. I couldn't articulate it, and it's done in such a stylish way. I agree. I loved. See, I understand Punjabi, but this was another level. And the way they put across everything, the lyrics, everything in English, explaining, literal translation and then explaining what it meant. That was very, very different and very cool. That got me to understand. Sorry.
No, there's no sorry. All I would like to say is I don't think it's only for people who understand Punjabi. And I think anybody can watch this movie.
Yes.
It's just my personal...
To the points that both of them made.
Yes.
Also, the humor is there throughout. Little things.
Yes.
What I enjoyed was watching the growth of a journey of a musician.
Yes.
And how he knew the pulse of his audience. So he quickly figured out that if I want to do something, I have to have a niche that's different. The niche he picks is basically lewd body Punjabi tappe type songs. And that immediately resonates with the audiences are the akhadas where the wrestling happens and things like that. So now in these arenas, he starts singing and becomes folksy and becomes popular. The music companies like HMV Saregama are chasing him, etc., etc. And now in all of this comes, unfortunately, something which exists even today, which is our brilliant model police. So you have jealous people who kind of are overshadowed by him. And now you have the moral police stepping in, and then all the brouhaha, etc. that happen. But very nicely shown. And Imtiaz Ali is truly back.
And he has this real conviction that I think even aspiring to be a musician is you see it and you're just you need to have that conviction for the things you're going to do and believe in them yourself. That's what matters the most. And I loved seeing people resonate and defend so strongly these lewd songs in a sense. It was just very cool. I quite enjoyed the movie. It was very sweet. Gem.
Count of 3.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3. 7.
8.
Sorry, 8. 8. 6 and 7. So we have a spectrum from the MacPulse. We would love to know what you think, and all the best to the producers. Special hi to Mohit, and see you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.